really, really good. It's your girl, Sierra Rock. Yo, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday? I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is, highly favored. I hope everybody's in good spirits. And make sure you guys subscribe, okay? Please subscribe, because without my subscribers, my supporters, I'm not gonna be able to go nowhere. All right, so let's come on, subscribe, and make sure you comment down below for more ideas, because I need more ideas. If I don't have any ideas, I'm just gonna start doing some weird shit, and y'all really not gonna subscribe to me. So just subscribe, comment down below. You feel me? All right, so I put a poll on my Instagram on whether I should talk about when I was bullied or my first time fighting. But I posted again, and I had said, should I do both? So everyone was like, yeah, do both. So I'm just gonna do both because they are kind of short stories, but I just thought I'd mention them because, it's my life, and I've been through a lot of stuff people would never think that I've been through, and it's okay though, because of my appearance. They don't think that I would be ever be bullied, but that's so incorrect, because I was bullied. Okay, I was bullied. And yeah, I'm not going for it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be eating because a chick's hungry and I haven't ate. So be a little mukbang. I'm going to just tell y'all what I show y'all what I got. I got this Mountain Dew. This joint's fire, okay? This joint real life fire. I used to drink this every day for work. It just kept me energized. It's really good. I'm just going to take a sip because I haven't had it in a minute. So I'm really happy about this. I really want y'all to comment down below for real, how y'all doing. Y'all can tell me if y'all not doing okay or not. Y'all can tell me if y'all having a bad day or not. I would engage in conversation with y'all if y'all tell me, because people don't get asked that. People don't ask them how they doing and stuff like that. So sometimes somebody needs to hear it. How you doing? Tell me about your day. It could be anything or whatever. Okay. All right. So, I think I'm gonna tell the time that I got into my first fight ever when I moved to Maryland, because I'm from Virginia. Some people don't know that, but I'm from Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia, and I moved from Chesapeake, from Virginia, to Frederick, Maryland when I was 9, and it was the end of 3rd grade. So it wasn't it definitely wasn't the beginning, the end, obviously. So yes, that's when I moved here to Maryland, Frederick, Maryland. Been here ever since. Had a child here. It's just great. Great. All right. I'm not knocking Frederick, y'all. I'm really not. I just feel like I've been here too long and it's just time to move on type of situation. That's just all it is. All right. The time I got to my first fight. This is in elementary school. I was in 5th grade. Shit, if only I knew how it even got to that point. All I know, it was, from what I remember, because I remember the fight. I don't remember the day, exactly what the day was about. But I know that we were in 5th grade. It was a science fair or what have you. And the elementary school that I went to is called Monocacy Elementary School. Some people may have went there, some people may have not, which is cool. They had science fairs, every now and then they had science fairs, and I was really interested in science and stuff like that back then too as well. But they had it in the gym. So they had it in the gym, all these tables full of projects and experiments and blah 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 everywhere around the gym. So being that we were in 5th grade, we were the top of the food chain of elementary. We the big dogs, you feel us? So we had to be in a single file line. We're going around, going through the things, looking at the stuff, blah, 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 blah. Don't know exactly what was going on. But I know for a fact that somehow I heard a conversation over a group of boys. We're in a line, and I hear shit. I don't know what made me think that this was bad. It's really disrespectful, but for a 5th grader to realize how disrespectful it was, I'm just, give myself a pat in the back because, and y'all see why. Group of boys, and I'm hearing them, they talking, they saying some shit, not exactly sure what they were talking about, whatever. I'm walking by myself, in line, we're going back to class. It's over. It's the science thingy, whatever, for our class, it's over. So we're leaving the gym, blah, blah, blah. So as we're leaving the gym, we're on the side of the wall, getting ready to leave throughout the doors, the double doors, back to our trailers, because the 5th graders and stuff were in trailers, and then everybody 4th and down were inside the building. So we're in line, blah, blah, blah. I'm hearing them. They're talking. They're saying shit. They're saying all crazy stuff. Something I wouldn't think of a fifth grade, whatever. What are they, 10? Is it 10? It's 11. Because third grade, I'm 9. 4th grade, I'm 10. 5th grade, I'm like 11. So they're talking. They're saying stuff. They're talking snack and stuff like that. But I caught on. And what I heard was something on the lines like, these chicks is some chicks is blah, 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 is pussy. Pussy is a very disrespectful word to some people. It doesn't bother. Okay, obviously it bothers me because I beat somebody up for it. But I'm saying being called pussy is technically supposed to be disrespectful, you feel me? And I felt disrespected. So I heard that and I was like, yo, who you calling pussy? I want to know. Please tell me. Explain to me. Who you calling pussy? And then he said something else back. I don't remember what he said to me, but I had said something else. I said, well, if you say that again, I'm going to have to punch you in your mouth. Like, I'm just going to have to hit you in your face. Like, that's just what's going to happen. So he said it again. He called me pussy. I punched him in his face a couple of times. And then I continue. Then the line is moving. So, and then I'm on my way. Excuse me, y'all, because I'm hungry. We're walking. We're going out the door. I didn't make it out the door yet, okay? But mind you that these guys are behind me. It wasn't multiple guys because the other 2 guys were my friends at the time. But the other one was not my friend. They were their friend. But the other 2 guys were my friends. So they knew me. Blah, 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 whatever. So he's behind me. I don't know what clicked in his mind. But I'm thinking it's because I punched him. Because his mind, he decided to run up on me and smack the back of my fucking neck. Like, smack my neck like there was, like, no tomorrow. Like, at all. Like, dude had, he didn't give a fuck that I was a girl. He didn't care about none of that shit. Dude smacked the shit out of my neck, bro. And what I had to do was I had to fight him again. Like, I had to beat him up again. But this time was a little more severe. I was punching, I was kicking him. I was doing all types of weird shit, bro. I'm in 5th grade, so, like, I'm not sitting here, like, thinking about, oh, I'm about to beat you up like this. Like, no, nigga. Like, I wasn't really, I'm just like, yo, like, you pissing me off. Like, you just touched me. Like, I'm about to go crazy. Like, I'm blacking on niggas. Like, no. Like, you're not about to just do that. Like, no. So that's what happened. I blacked on that nigga. I started beating his ass. I was kicking him. I was punching him. And then, obviously, it didn't get broken up. I kind of just stopped. And then I walked out. We continued to go out the door or whatever. But then the teacher, someone said something to the teacher or whatever. Maybe she heard commotions. I don't know what happened because she had stopped us. And I was crying. Because when I'm mad, I cry. Because I'm not a person to sit and argue. Like, I don't know how to argue. I'm not a really argumentative person. It doesn't flow very well with me. Like, I can get the words out. Like, if you're going to fight me, then you have to, like, literally, you get to put your hands on me. And then my mind's clicking. I'm automatically on your ass, you feel me? But I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with you. That's just wasting time. Like, obviously, we have nothing else. You have nothing really important to say because you ran over here because you wanted to fight me, right? All right. But why didn't you hit me yet? You feel me? Type of situation. But, yeah, that. So, like I said, I get mad. And when I'm mad, I cry. Blah, blah, blah. So, she stopped me. I didn't like this teacher, but I don't know. I felt like she had a thing for me because she was always, like, sympathetic to, like, things that I had going on in my life. You know, at a younger age or whatever, you know. everybody has stuff they go through for family and blah blah blah, whatever. So she stopped me, and I kept going. I was gonna keep walking to class, but she saw me like crying and stuff like that, so that stopped. He was like holding his like neck and shit and his shirt and stuff, and was like, yeah, she hit me, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but I was like, yo, I'm cussing at this time. I'm cussing, I'm mad, I'm crying, like I'm upset, like I'm really pissed off. Like I feel highly disrespected. He doesn't know me, he doesn't know nothing about me, and he just touched me. Like that shit was no. I know that I touched him first. Okay, y'all, I know I put my hands on him first, okay? But sometimes saying shit can get you in a different predicament, and things just happen. Like sometimes you just gotta watch your mouth. Like anything can happen. You can say something to somebody and they're clicking their head and they kill you type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we in 5th grade, yeah, I know, but he shouldn't have said that. Don't call me pussy. I ain't nobody's pussy. I'm nobody's pussy, okay? That's that. So I fought through 5th grade. I was 11 years old. I'm not no badass, but like I'm not sitting here about to keep allowing niggas to disrespect me in any kind of way, period. That's just not what's going to happen. I'm not for it. And I know any female that's real wouldn't be for that either, type of situation. So that was a story. That was a story on that. And oh, it's funny because dude found my Instagram, and he mentioned me. He DM'd me and was like, you remember me, blah blah blah, you fought me, blah 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 blah. Nigga, so like how'd you find me? Like how'd you find me? Like nothing. I don't know. Like if you put Sierra Rock in Instagram, I won't pop up, you feel me? So like it's just weird. Excuse me, weird that man found me, but he found me. And I still don't like who he is as a person. I don't care if you grew up or not. It's just the principle. You just gotta, yeah. So it was a story time for that one. Okay, and now we gotta talk about when I was bullied. When I was bullied, it was definitely in elementary school. Elementary school was a rough time for me. Like, this is when I first got out here. People checking me. People jealous of me. Not in a conceited shit. Like, I just felt like vibes from people, how you can tell someone's jealous. They talk about you. They say whatever they want about you. They don't even know who you are as a person. They're just straight talk shit. And then they want to fight you all the time. Like, that's how you know that someone's jealous of you, because they want to fight you or blah, blah, blah. So, the end of 3rd grade, like I said, I moved to Maryland the end of 3rd grade. All right, I really didn't have any friends. I met a few people in 3rd grade. Then we moved on to 4th grade because it was the end of 3rd grade. So, like, I got there at the time they was taking things called, I think it's called HSA? No, MSA. I don't remember. The big ass test that we had to take in 3rd grade. It don't matter. To move to the next grade. I came in that bitch and I passed, obviously, I guess. I don't even know if I passed or not. I don't remember because I had no clue about it. I came from Virginia. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know the stuff that was on the test. I didn't know what they studied throughout the entire semester or whatever the fuck it was. I came straight from Virginia. So they put me in this 3rd grade class and I had to take a fat ass test. Bro, it was weird, and I hated it so much. I hated it. I didn't really have friends. I met a couple people, like I said. And yeah. So I'm thinking some time of me transitioning to 4th grade. I don't remember when it was. I think it was 4th grade. 4th grade is when I started being bullied. So pretty much when I first got to Maryland, really, I was being bullied by this guy. I'm so unfortunate that people bully people. You never know how people feel on the inside when you do stuff like that. You feel me? And I could have been an ignorant person. I could have been talking about this guy. I could have been bullying this guy for the things that he was going through, classes that he was taking and stuff like that, if that makes sense. But anyways, I was bullied. In 4th grade, I had this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Wiles. She was my favorite teacher. Like, I loved her hands down. I still talk to her on Instagram every now and then. I've seen her around. She dope. She got a hubby. I'm proud of her. Shout out to you, Mrs. Wiles. You know, we here, homie. But yeah. So it was 4th grade. I know it was in class. I think we were doing some type of science thing, or we was just working in general. This guy, he sat next to me. All right. If you know who you are, then you know who you are, because Frederick is small. I live in Frederick, Maryland. Frederick is very small. And if you know who I'm talking about, then you might know who I'm talking about. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then that's fine too. I really don't care. I'm not going to sit here and name drop anybody, but I'm not sugarcoating shit either. So I'm just not saying nobody's name, but I'm definitely going to say what the fuck happened, period. But anyways, so this guy, he sat next to me. He, should I describe him? Whatever, I ain't gonna describe that nigga, fuck that. But he sat next to me. I'm working and stuff like that. All right. This is where I get into details. All right, I'm a very hairy person, okay? And it took me a long time to be comfortable within myself on how hairy I am as an individual person. I'm very hairy. I'm very hairy and it's scary. But I don't let that stop me, because I'm still a female. I'm not a nigga. I don't have a dick. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to be explicit. I'm just saying people are weird. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I'm a very hairy person. So he's sitting next to me. I'm working. I'm doing my own thing. I'm focused on my work. I'm looking down. Like, I'm not sitting here looking around and looking at people and all up in their face and stuff like this. This guy's in my face. All right, like literally in my face. Like, he comes like over my space. Like, he's in my face. Like, he's like literally like right here, like looking in my face. Like all up in my face. Like all up in there. You feel me? Like, he is like all in my face. And making me mad uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm new. Like, I'm in 4th grade. This is the beginning of 4th grade. Like, so he's in my face. Then he goes and say, "Oh, you got a mustache. Oh, ew, you got a mustache." And I'm just thinking, I'm like, I'm 10 years old. I'm not sitting here thinking like, oh my God, I got a mustache. Like, I'm not thinking that stuff. Like, there's plenty of children in this world that's hairy and stuff like that, but that doesn't make them any less of a female, you feel me? And that shit hurt my feelings, because I know I've always been a nice looking girl. Like, I've always been a nice looking girl, and it's just, I've always had, not saying like I had to fight for my confidence, but I definitely had to build my confidence, that's for sure. Because when I was younger, I could tell you multiple stories about elementary school. I had a really tough time in elementary school. I realized I was bullied, bro. Like, I was bullied, I was sexualized. It was just a lot. Like, it was just a whole lot of. But anyways, he made me feel really uncomfortable. You know, he was on my face. He was telling me I had a mustache, and like, shit made me cry for real. Like, that shit hurt my feelings. Like, I'm not doing nothing to you. Like, I'm not bothering you. Did I say something to you for you to sit here and stare at my face like I'm any less of a human? Like, my guy, like, yeah, I had a faint ass mustache. I did. Like, I had like little, like, I'm light skinned. Okay, and light-skinned people, I'm black all the way, by the way, in case people are wondering. I am fully black, not mixed and none of that stuff, straight black. Both my parents black, all right, none of that rah-rah shit. So the fact that I'm light-skinned, you can see more things on my face than you would see a darker-skinned girl, you feel me? You wouldn't see it as strong and potent as mine, you feel me? But that shit hurt my feelings. All right, that's all I gotta say. That shit hurt my feelings, and I'm still a female. I have not changed. I don't plan on it. But sometimes you can't say everything you feel. I understand that we was young and blah blah blah, but it doesn't matter. There's kids that's out here that's younger than me that's killing themselves because of them being bullied. You feel me? You can't just sit here and bully people and then think that they're gonna sit here and go home and be like, oh, I had a good day. No, them niggas don't want to live anymore because they feel like they're not enough for people because of how people treat other people. All I want to say to you, nigga, that bullied me, although you may not think that you bullied me, nigga, and you hurt my feelings. You's a pussy ass nigga for that. You don't faze me anymore, though. You don't faze me anymore. But back then, bro, you hurt my feelings. And it's okay, though, because I know I'm not ugly. My mother didn't have any ugly children. So I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want to share those stories with y'all because I went through a lot of stuff. And a lot of people don't know that. Although my bully story may not seem severe, that me having a mustache, it went on for a very long time. It wasn't just 4th grade. It was 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade. That shit went all the way up to 7th grade, bro. And it was the same person that would talk about it. And then he'd just have his whole crew and stuff. His crew was the same crew that I hung out with. Right? It was weird. It was really, really weird. Like, the people that I fucked with and the people that fucked with him. And the fact that he would talk about me, they were geeking shit. I had nobody. So, you know, my dumb ass, I was just like, all right, it's fine. But I always moved different around that nigga. So, I made my own clique, though, after that. Like, I wasn't, like, the whole clique was together, but, like, I had main people that I would fuck with. And then he would still fuck with other people. Because I was a cheerleader and the nigga played ball and football. And I did that. I mean, like, I was a cheerleader. So I was doing that. So, those are my story times, y'all. It's not cool to be bullied. Stop bullying, y'all. Because this shit's not, it's not it. It's really not it. And this shit really be hurting people's feelings. Because I still think about it because I know I'm a hairy ass person. I don't need you to fucking tell me I'm hairy. I know I'm hairy. Hairy! Okay? I'm confident within myself. My nigga love me. So don't worry. Don't worry about me, aight? But yeah, I just had to say that. So I really appreciate you guys for listening to my story. I have plenty of stories. You can comment down below if you have an idea what kind of stories you would like to hear. Give me some ideas. I have plenty of stories. I'm 23 years old. I've had a life, okay? And I'm pretty sure that it's interesting enough that somebody would love to see me on a screen. A big screen, okay? But no, for real, I really do thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please tune in to more videos because I believe this will be my second video. I'm trying to get my first video that I made this morning. I'm trying to get that posted as well as this video. So I'll be having 2 videos back to back. And yeah, subscribe, bro. Subscribe, like it, turn your post notifications because a shorty ain't gonna be sitting here mentioning that I'm posting a video every now and then because I just don't want to do that because I feel like I won't do it if I mention it. You feel me? So I'm just gonna, post the videos, turn your post notifications so you can see it. Okay? I don't want to have to put my hands on y'all. I was playing. I really wouldn't do that. But seriously, subscribe though. Like it and follow my social medias. I'll be putting them in the description box below if it's not already on the screen. And I love you guys. Stay bad, you heard me? Heard me, little baby. Bye.